Imagine adding another 10, even 15 years of confident, independent walking to your life, especially if you're navigating your golden years past 65. It's not wishful thinking. Hi, I'm Adam, your senior health expert here at Golden Vitality, and today we're unlocking that very possibility with 8 specific foods, clinically shown to support your leg strength, balance, and overall mobility. Before we dive into these incredible foods, if you're ready to reclaim your mobility and vitality, make sure you're subscribed to Golden Vitality and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on life-enhancing insights. Now, let me ask you, what's the one food you currently rely on for strength? Drop a comment below. I'd love to hear. Let's get started with our countdown, beginning with number 8. Number 8 is edamame. Now, edamame might not be a staple in your kitchen yet, but if you're over 65 and serious about maintaining strong legs, it absolutely deserves a spot. These vibrant green soybeans are more than just a tasty snack. They're a powerhouse of plant-based protein, crucial for muscle maintenance. But what truly sets them apart for seniors is their impressive manganese content. Manganese is a trace mineral that plays a pivotal role in bone formation, connective tissue strength, and muscle metabolism. As we age, particularly after 60, our body's ability to absorb and utilize manganese can decline. Without sufficient manganese, cartilage can thin, joints may stiffen, and bones can weaken silently. A 2019 study published in the Journal of Trace Elements in Medicine and Biology highlighted that seniors with lower manganese levels were significantly more likely to report issues like joint stiffness and lower limb discomfort, particularly in the knees and hips. Edamame offers an easy and effective way to boost your intake. Just 1 cup can provide over 30% of your daily manganese needs. Beyond manganese, edamame contains plant estrogens, which can support bone density, and amino acids that help slow down age-related muscle loss. What's also fantastic about edamame is its profile, extremely low in unhealthy fats and high in fiber. This combination helps maintain stable digestion and critically keeps inflammation low. Chronic inflammation is a key driver of muscle and joint deterioration after 60. The fiber and plant compounds in edamame act like an internal shield, helping your joints stay lubricated and your legs move freely. One study even found that seniors who added just half a cup of cooked edamame to their meals twice a week reported 25% less joint discomfort and improved walking comfort within a month. It's incredibly easy to prepare. Steam them, boil them lightly, or toss them into salads and stir-fries. Just steer clear of overly processed edamame snacks that are roasted with excessive salt, as these can strip nutrients and elevate sodium levels, which isn't ideal for aging arteries or knees. Moving on to number 7, beets. Beets might not be the first food that comes to mind for leg strength, but they deliver something incredibly valuable for seniors aiming to keep walking strong: natural nitrates. These compounds are remarkable because they help your blood vessels expand, allowing more oxygen-rich blood to flow to your muscles, especially your legs, during movement. After 65, blood flow to the lower body can naturally slow, particularly if regular exercise isn't part of your routine. This is when muscle fatigue can creep in, your stride might shorten, and your legs can feel heavier than they used to. Beets help counteract this by enhancing circulation, oxygen delivery, and overall muscle efficiency. A 2022 study in the American Journal of Physiology demonstrated that seniors who consumed beetroot juice daily for just 14 days saw an increase in blood flow to their legs by nearly 29% and their walking endurance improved by almost 18%, all without any changes to their exercise habits. The nitrates in beets convert to nitric oxide in the body, which acts as a vasodilator, relaxing and widening blood vessels. For older adults, this translates to stronger steps, less fatigue, and quicker recovery from everyday activities. But there's more to beets. They are also packed with potassium and magnesium, two key electrolytes that govern muscle contractions. Leg cramps, a common complaint among seniors, especially at night, are often linked to low levels of these minerals. Beets naturally support nerve and muscle function without the sugar spike you might get from sports drinks or some supplements. And unlike bananas, which are often recommended for cramps but can elevate blood sugar, beets provide these crucial minerals alongside anti-inflammatory antioxidants that also benefit your joints and heart. To get the full benefit, don't just rely on juice. Whole roasted or steamed beets deliver more fiber, more minerals, and a slower release of nitrates, which helps keep your blood pressure and circulation steady. Slice them into salads, mash them with a touch of olive oil, or blend them into soups. Even beet greens are edible and rich in calcium. Beets are particularly important if you're managing conditions like diabetes, hypertension, or low stamina, as their nutrient density and circulation-boosting properties work synergistically to help you stay upright, steady, and strong. At number 6, we have avocado. Avocado is far more than a trendy toast topping. It's a muscle-preserving, joint-protecting powerhouse, especially vital for those of us over 65. While some older adults might still be wary of fats, the truth is your legs need the right kind of fats to keep moving efficiently. After 60, our bodies can become less efficient at producing energy from carbohydrates, and our muscles start to rely more heavily on fats for fuel. Avocados are exceptionally rich in monounsaturated fats, which not only feed your muscles, but also protect your nerves and reduce the kind of low-grade inflammation that silently wears down knees, hips, and ankles. A 2021 study published in the Journal of Clinical Lipidology found that older adults who ate 1 avocado a day had lower levels of C-reactive protein, a key marker of systemic inflammation, and reported less stiffness and better walking stability within just 30 days. The monounsaturated fats in avocados also play a role in lubricating joints, maintaining cell membrane flexibility, and supporting the production of hormones like testosterone and growth hormone, both of which decline with age but are crucial for muscle retention. The benefits don't stop there. Avocados are loaded with potassium, magnesium, and vitamin K, nutrients your leg muscles and bones desperately need to stay responsive and strong. Potassium supports nerve signaling and prevents cramping. Magnesium helps regulate calcium in your muscles, ensuring they contract and relax properly. Vitamin K activates proteins that build bone density and can help prevent arterial calcification. All these factors are deeply important for seniors whose muscles might be shrinking, joints wearing down, and bones becoming more brittle. To get the most from avocado, eat it fresh and consider pairing it with foods containing vitamin D or calcium to enhance the absorption of its fat-soluble nutrients. Mash it onto whole grain toast, slice it into salads, blend it into smoothies, or simply enjoy it with a pinch of sea salt and a drizzle of olive oil. Just be mindful to avoid processed guacamole with added sugars or preservatives. For seniors striving for better balance, stronger steps, and legs that don't tire after a short walk, avocado is a smart, natural fuel source that works with your body, not against it. Number 5 brings us to dark chocolate, specifically 85% cacao or higher. Yes, you heard that right. Dark chocolate isn't just a treat. It can be a leg-saving secret weapon for seniors. But we're not talking about the sugary candy bars. We're focusing on high-quality dark chocolate, 85% cacao or more, which is packed with concentrated levels of flavanols. These are powerful plant compounds that improve circulation, energize your cells, and support mitochondrial health. Mitochondria are the tiny energy factories inside your leg muscles. As we age, these mitochondria can weaken, which is one of the hidden reasons your legs might feel heavier, slower, and more easily fatigued. High flavanol dark chocolate helps revitalize their function. A clinical study published in Age and Aging found that older adults who consumed high flavanol dark chocolate daily for 8 weeks showed significant improvements in walking speed, calf muscle oxygenation, and overall leg endurance compared to a placebo group. This is because flavanols stimulate nitric oxide production, which widens blood vessels and improves blood flow to your lower extremities. Better flow means more nutrients and oxygen reach your muscles, keeping them energized and active, even later in the day. Dark chocolate also contains magnesium and iron, 2 essential minerals for seniors. Magnesium helps relax tight muscles and improves nerve function, while iron is crucial for carrying oxygen in your blood. Without enough of either, your legs can feel heavy, twitchy, or simply weak. Deficiencies in these minerals are surprisingly common in older adults, especially those who've reduced red meat intake or are on medications that interfere with absorption. The key to using dark chocolate as a functional food is choosing wisely. Aim for at least 85% cacao, low in sugar, and ideally organic. Just 1 or 2 small squares a day can be enough to support your leg health without adding excessive calories. Enjoy it as a post-meal bite, melt it into a smoothie, or shave it over berries and Greek yogurt for a mobility-boosting dessert. Don't think of it as a cheat. Think of it as a targeted tool to increase blood flow, fight inflammation, and power your legs from the inside out. Next, at number 4, is kale. Kale is often hailed as a superfood, and for seniors, it's much more than a trendy green. It's a fundamental supporter of mobility. It's one of the few natural foods that actively supports neuromuscular coordination, balance, and bone integrity. 3 critical factors that determine whether you'll keep walking strong into your 70s, 80s, and beyond. Kale is rich in a unique blend of nutrients: vitamin K1, calcium, magnesium, and lutein. All of these are vital for preserving the systems that support stable, pain-free movement after 65. A 2020 study in the Journal of Nutrition and Aging found that seniors with the highest intake of leafy greens like kale were over 45% less likely to experience mobility decline or dangerous falls over the following 5 years. That's not just theory, that's observable protection. The vitamin K1 in kale activates a protein called osteocalcin, which binds calcium into your bones, keeping them strong. Without adequate vitamin K1, calcium can end up in your arteries instead, hardening them and potentially restricting circulation to your legs. Kale helps ensure calcium goes where it's needed, but kale also aids balance and muscle control through its lutein content. Lutein is a powerful antioxidant usually associated with eye health, but recent research now shows it also accumulates in the brain and muscle tissue. There, it protects against oxidative stress and supports better coordination between your nervous system and muscles. This translates to faster reaction times, better step control, and fewer dangerous stumbles. Kale is best eaten lightly steamed or sautéed in a little olive oil to unlock its minerals and soften its naturally tough fibers. Raw kale can be hard on the stomach for some seniors, so cooking makes it gentler and more digestible. Pair it with lemon juice or vinegar to enhance the absorption of calcium and iron, both of which support stronger bones and better oxygen transport to your leg muscles. This leafy green doesn't just add color to your plate, it works deep within your body, activating pathways that determine how long you stay strong, balanced, and walking with confidence. Number 3 on our list is kefir. Kefir is a fermented dairy drink that might not be on your regular grocery list, but for seniors it truly should be. It's one of the most potent foods for protecting mobility, not just because it supports muscle and bone strength, but because it nourishes the gut-brain-muscle axis. This is a communication network that plays a major role in balance, movement, and coordination, especially after 65. As your body ages, your gut microbiome can lose diversity. This loss doesn't just affect digestion, it can disrupt nervous system signals and weaken leg control, increasing the risk of unsteady walking, stiffness, and even falls. Kefir contains dozens of live probiotic strains that help restore gut health, reduce systemic inflammation, and improve how your body absorbs key nutrients like calcium, magnesium, and B vitamins, all essential for leg strength, nerve signaling, and muscle contractions. A 2021 study in the Journal of Gerontology showed that seniors who consumed kefir daily for 12 weeks had improved walking speed, better leg stability, and significantly lower levels of inflammatory cytokines linked to mobility decline. But kefir offers something most yogurts and supplements don't: bioactive peptides. These are small protein fragments that can help lower blood pressure, relax blood vessels, and improve circulation to the lower limbs. For older adults, especially those dealing with high blood pressure or neuropathy, this can make a major difference in how easily and safely they move. Better blood flow means faster muscle recovery, fewer cramps, and more stable energy during walks or daily activities. For maximum benefit, choose plain, unsweetened kefir with no added flavors or sugars. Start with half a cup daily and slowly increase as your gut adjusts. You can drink it straight, blend it with berries, or pour it over a small serving of oats or chia pudding. Consistency is key. The live cultures need time to build up and restore your gut's balance, which in turn improves nerve response and muscular control from the inside out. Coming in at number 2, carrots. Carrots aren't just good for your eyes. They are a critical source of muscle-preserving, nerve-supporting, and fall-preventing nutrients that directly impact your ability to stay on your feet after 65. Rich in beta-carotene, which your body converts into vitamin A, carrots help preserve not only vision, but also the neuromuscular control that keeps your gait steady, your steps coordinated, and your reflexes sharp. As we age, the nervous system can slow, and small imbalances that once didn't matter can suddenly lead to serious stumbles. A 2022 study published in the European Journal of Nutrition found that older adults with higher blood levels of beta-carotene had up to a 43% lower risk of functional leg weakness and significantly better scores in walking speed, balance testing, and leg endurance. That's because vitamin A plays a key role in nerve insulation and muscle contraction, two systems that can decline silently with age unless properly nourished. Without enough of this nutrient, seniors can experience delayed reaction times, unstable steps, and a loss of joint alignment during movement. Carrots also contain polyacetylenes, powerful anti-inflammatory compounds that reduce stiffness and swelling in the joints, particularly the knees and ankles. In clinical trials, seniors who consumed cooked carrots regularly experienced reduced joint inflammation markers and reported greater ease during long walks or when climbing stairs. This makes carrots not just preventive, but restorative for aging legs. Carrots also support collagen production thanks to their vitamin C content, which helps strengthen the connective tissue that stabilizes knees and hips. As collagen breaks down with age, your lower body becomes more vulnerable to tears, strains, and instability. Carrots help protect against that. To maximize their benefit, carrots should be cooked lightly. Steaming or roasting unlocks more beta-carotene than eating them raw. Add a little olive oil or avocado oil when cooking to enhance the absorption of this fat-soluble vitamin. Enjoy them as a warm side dish. Blend them into soups or roast them alongside garlic and turmeric for an extra anti-inflammatory boost. Avoid sugary carrot glazes or processed mixes. Carrots work at a deep foundational level, feeding your nerves, supporting balance, and preserving the fine motor coordination that lets you walk, rise from a chair, or avoid a fall. And finally, the #1 food to keep you walking for 10 to 15 more years: eggs. Eggs are often underestimated, but when it comes to preserving leg strength, rebuilding lost muscle, and extending mobility after 65, no food comes close to what eggs deliver. They are nature's perfect protein, complete, bioavailable, and muscle-targeted. Each egg contains essential amino acids in the exact ratios your aging muscles need to repair, rebuild, and stay functional. And as we age, we lose muscle mass faster with every passing year, especially in the legs. Without intervention, this can lead directly to frailty, falls, and eventually a loss of independence. A 2021 clinical trial published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that older adults who consumed 2 whole eggs per day experienced a 38% increase in lower limb muscle strength, a 22% boost in walking speed, and measurable improvements in balance within just 12 weeks, even without changing their exercise routine. This is largely because eggs are rich in leucine, the most critical amino acid for stimulating muscle protein synthesis. For seniors whose muscle response can be blunted by age, this stimulation is exactly what's needed to restore function. But eggs go far beyond protein. They're loaded with vitamin D, choline, and B12, nutrients that directly support leg control, nerve conduction, and muscle contraction. Vitamin D boosts calcium absorption for stronger bones and supports neuromuscular control. Choline is essential for acetylcholine production, the neurotransmitter that controls every single movement in your legs. Without enough choline, reaction times slow and steps can become uncoordinated. And B12 supports red blood cell production and myelin sheath integrity, both crucial for maintaining healthy nerves and oxygen delivery to your legs. Seniors with low choline and B12 levels often experience leg weakness, balance issues, and fatigue that can be mistaken for aging, but are actually often fixable with foods like eggs. In fact, a secondary analysis of that same study found that participants who had the largest improvements in walking speed were the ones whose blood choline levels rose the most, underscoring just how vital this nutrient is. The key to unlocking all these benefits? Eat the whole egg, not just the white. The yolk contains nearly all the choline, vitamin D, and essential fats that make eggs such a complete mobility-preserving food. Avoid overcooking. Soft-boiled, poached, or gently scrambled in olive oil or grass-fed butter preserves the nutrients best. And if you have cholesterol concerns, note that multiple large-scale studies have now confirmed that whole eggs do not increase cardiovascular risk in seniors and are, in fact, associated with better HDL, good cholesterol levels, and metabolic function. Eggs are fast to cook, affordable, and incredibly versatile. So there you have it. 8 nutritional champions that are more than just food. They're investments in your mobility, your independence, and your golden vitality. From muscle-boosting eggs to inflammation-fighting kefir, every one of them is backed by science to help you keep walking strong. The truth is, what's on your plate today could very well be the reason you're still walking freely 10 or even 15 years from now. Because your legs don't just need movement, they need the right fuel. Now I'm curious, which of these foods are already part of your routine, and which are you inspired to add starting today? Let me know in the comments below. Your experience might just inspire someone else to, quite literally, stand up stronger. If this video has empowered you, please give it a thumbs up. Share it with someone over 60 who could benefit. And of course, subscribe to Golden Vitality for more senior-focused health wisdom. Every strong step starts with the right bite. If you have any questions or want to share your own experiences, please leave a comment. Until next time, stay vibrant, stay active, and keep walking strong.